And then it all went away.
And then it all went away.
And
come on, Mark.
And I've had situations in my life where, I coached for a very long time and stopped, and actually stopped doing radio for a little bit. And the pain that gets in your heart when you're not doing something that you love is just mind-blowing sometimes.
It's not replaceable, though.
Yeah.
The feeling that you get from something that you love is just not replaceable. You can't just fill it with something else.
Right.
Like, nothing made me feel like I was doing Twitch, but I was also being held back so much when I was in the WWE because they just didn't give me the freedom to do what I wanted to do, to even like try and find something else that could potentially fill that void. And then also they wouldn't want me to do media. They didn't want me to do anything. So I was sitting on my ass for like a couple of years and people thought I enjoyed that. No, I hated that. I was miserable. It made me very depressed. Not to the point where I started doing drugs and drinking again because I was a lot smarter by that point, but it would make me so miserable, like not being able to do anything. And that's one of the things that when me and WWE had parted ways, I was getting reached out to by Tony Khan and Jericho, Moxley, Renee Britt, like everyone. And they were just like, you'll have the freedom to do whatever you want here. You just have to come to work every week. And I'm like, are you sure about that? But I was like, okay. And they were like, no, we will give you that first class travel. Yeah, we will let you, take days off when you need it. Yeah, you don't have to wrestle as much if you don't want to. But the option is there. Like, the thing is, they gave me the option to do what I want. And it felt so good. Like, I felt like, I don't know, like liberated somewhat. I just felt like I just had freedom. Again, that's not a knock on WWE. Right. I was there for a very, very long time. I loved my time there. They gave me a platform. They created Paige essentially. Right. They gave me the opportunity, the baton, and I ran with it. Right. And it's awesome. And I appreciate them so much. But, when you're like moving at your parents' house, when it's like, you've been stuck in your parents' house and then you get your own place and that's the freedom that you enjoy. You're like, oh man, this feels really good to have my own place and like leg room and stuff, And so that's what I mean when I say freedom is like, you're not being like, you don't have to ask too much permission when it comes to like, if you want to get like a tattoo or anything like that. You don't have to, or change your hair color and stuff. Right. Like you have the freedom to do that. And if I wanted to tomorrow, if I'm feeling really bad today, after today, I could be like, Tony, I'm not feeling very well. And he'd be like, hey, no worries. Feel bad. Come back next week. Like, he's so laid back, and I enjoy that in a boss. I really do enjoy that. He's super cool too. He can be like, you're trying to talk to him, and he's like 100 miles an hour walking down the hallway. He's like, yeah, good. And you're like, I love this guy. He's hilarious. So yeah, I enjoy him as a boss, and I feel very fortunate that I got to start something fresh when I'm coming back in the AEW. But the only thing is that like nowadays, I like to do more character stuff. I love it. I'm having a ball. Like, I'm having a great time. Like yelling at the crowd, like spray painting people. I'm like, I don't care if people talk. I'm having fun, dude. Like, I'm having so much fun. And I was like, you can wait for me to wrestle. You're going to slow your roll. You're going to wait for me to wrestle. It's going to be something special when I do get in the ring and not just wrestle Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday like I did in WWE after I just come back from the first neck surgery. I was wrestling every single day. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm 30 years old now. Right? I'm about to be 31. I want to take it really slow. I can't be like these girls that are in AEW who are like 21 years old, who can't feel bumps, you know what I mean? I'm like, I felt them. They took me out. Like, I'm good. I'm going to take my time. I don't care if people complain about it. I'm taking my time.